A very good morning, students. Welcome back to our online class. Today, which class? It is EVS class. Okay. In this EVS class, what you have learned till the last class, what you have learned, it was like climate of our India. We have learned, right? Climate of our country we have learned. It was lesson number 7. Climate of our country we have learned. What was in that? We learned about the difference between climate, weather, right, and seasons. How many seasons we have? It is mainly 3 seasons we have. Which are those? Summer, winter, and rainy. Rainy season is also known as monsoon season. These are the 3 main seasons. Right, we have learned. And weather, climate, all this we have learned. Now, in this, the climate of our country, it was from the social part, right? It was lesson number 7. Now, in the same only next lesson, it is lesson number 8. It is the energy resources. Energy resources. Lesson number 8, energy resources. Okay, take out your textbook. It is page number 300. Take out your textbook, page number 300. It is lesson number 8, energy resources. Right. And see, apart from this, I hope all your classworks you have completed till the last lesson, which was the climate of our country. Till that, I hope you all have completed. Right. Each class we are telling, when we start the class, after the class, start writing your classwork also. Don't keep incomplete so that it will be over. Sit for 5 to 10 minutes. It is more than enough 10 minutes. Okay. Sit and write. Write in a neat handwriting. Use your blue gel pen. Till now also so many of you are having doubts. Which pen to use? Right. You have to use gel pen. Write neatly. And if you need, you can draw the lines. Understood? And the main thing, leave each line and write. Don't write without leaving the line. You have to leave the line. Okay. Not only for one question and one answer. For all lines. After each line, you have to leave one line. After each line, one line. Okay. Understood? Now, we'll come back to the lesson part. Which is this lesson? Lesson number 8. Energy resources. What is this energy resources? See, our India, our country, India is gifted with water, air, forest, minerals, etc. Yes, no, our country, India, it has gifted us many things. Water, forest, minerals, air. Right? It has gifted us many things. Still more are there. By Mother Nature, by our nature mother. It is gifted to us. These are called natural resources. These are called as natural resources. Water, air, forest, minerals. It is all God gifted, right? It is all nature gifted to us. It is natural resources. These resources help us to generate energy or power which helps in the development of country. These resources help us to generate energy. These resources helps us to generate the energy or power which helps us in the development of our country. Which in it helps us in the development of our country. Okay. Now these energy resources are divided into 2 types. These energy resources, energy resources, it is divided into 2 types. Which are those? Which are the 2 types of energy resources? One is renewable resources. And the second one, non-renewable resources. Okay. These are the 2 energy resources. Okay. Energy resources are divided into two types. One is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Now, first one, renewable resources. What is this? The natural resources which do not get exhausted and can be renewed are called renewable resources. The natural resources which will not be exhausted, means which will not be over. We can use it again and again. We can use it, we can renew. Renew means we can use it again and again. Which are those? Solar energy, air, wind, soil, water, plants and animals are the examples of renewable resources. Which are those? Solar energy, water, air, soil, wind, plants and animals. These are the resources which can be used again and again, which can be, that is the examples of renewable resources which can be used again and again. It's no air, water, wind, soil, these all can be used. These all again, if we use also, it is all again we can use it, right? We all are getting again and again, we can use it. Renewable resources are also called inexhaustible resources. These renewable resources are also called as inexhaustible resources. Inexhaustible means which cannot be over, which cannot be completed. Okay, even though we are using also, it can be renewed, means we can get it again and again. Air will be getting, right? It will over, no. Water, it will over, no. We'll be getting. These are the renewable resources. Solar energy is used in water heaters, solar cookers, street lights, etc. See, solar energy, it is used in water heaters. Water heaters it is used, and solar cookers it is used, and also street lights. This solar energy, it is used in water heaters, solar cookers and street lights and still more, etc. Solar panels which receive more sunlight are used in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Solar panels which receive more sunlight, these panels receive more sunlight. These are used in which places? Gujarat and Rajasthan. These solar panels are used in Gujarat and Rajasthan. It uses, means it receives more sunlight, it traps more sunlight. Windmills produce wind energy. Windmills, what it does? It produces wind energy. Wind farms are set up with a number of windmills. Wind farms, these wind farms are set up with a more number of windmills. Kutch in Gujarat and Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. Kutch in Gujarat and Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu have such wind farms. Where we can see this wind farms in Kutch in Gujarat and Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. In these two places, we can see this wind farms. Wind farms means what? Where we can see more number of windmills. More number of windmills are set up in that wind farms. Okay, it gives a wind energy. These wind farms we can see in where? In Kutch in Gujarat and also in Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. In these two places we can see wind farms. Hydroelectricity is produced with the help of water. Hydroelectricity, it is produced with the help of water. With the help of water. In the previous classes, I have told, when we learnt about the water, I have told you where in the third chapter or fourth chapter, I think the northern plains or something I told. Yes, no, the water, it falls from the great height. When it is falling from the great height, for that force, electricity is produced. When the water is falling from great height and great speed, through that speed and force, the electricity is produced. That electricity is called as hydroelectricity. Yes, no, you all can remember, I have told you, right? This hydroelectricity, it is produced with the help of water. Biomass is the energy derived from agricultural waste like cow dung. Biomass is the Energy. Biomass is again one of the energy which is derived, which we are getting from the agricultural waste like cow dung. Okay, this is the agricultural waste like cow dung. This is the biomass energy. Next comes to plants. Plants are a very important natural resource. Plants are very important natural resource. Yes, for everything we need plants. Right? Plants, for rainfall we need, for fresh air we need. Yes, no, and which we take the food. For everything we need plants. See, they provide us food and oxygen to breathe. Yes, plants provide us food. Yes, no, all what and all we are eating, not only vegetables, leaves, right? Leafy vegetables and normal vegetables, fruits, cereals, pulses, spices, everything we are getting from the plants itself. Right? Without plants, we are getting anything? No, we are getting all the things, cereals, pulses, nuts, everything. Right? If you are eating bread also, bread from which it is done? It is done with the wheat. Right? Wheat from where we are getting? It is again from the plants. Rice, plants. Corn, plant. Sugarcane, plant. Right? All the like grains, all the things, vegetables, fruits, everything, the food which we all take, all types of food which we all take, it is from the plants itself. Okay? And also it gives us oxygen to breathe. Can we breathe carbon dioxide? No, we can't. We need oxygen, fresh air we need. So this plant gives us oxygen to breathe. Wood is used as fuel and raw material is used for paper and furniture. And also see this wood. Wood is also used as a fuel. Wood is also used as a fuel, and the raw material, it is also used as a paper. It's no paper. Where do we get? We get papers from wood only, trees only, right? See, food we are getting, oxygen we are getting, fuel we are getting from the wood, and the raw material, that is the paper we are getting. See how many things we are getting from the plants itself. The roots, leaves and stems of some plants are used for making medicines, and also medicines we are getting from these plants. Root part, stem, leaves. This is also used for preparing medicines. That is why plants are called as green gold. Plants are called as green gold. You can underline this in your textbook. Plants are called as green gold. Okay? Because everything which we need, we are getting from the plants itself. The food part, oxygen, right? Fuel, papers, medicines, everything. The 90% of the thing we are getting from the plants itself. So it is called as green gold. Okay, this is what about the renewable resources. Now it is non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources. What is this? Natural resources which get exhausted and are not renewable are called non-renewable resources. Natural resources which get exhausted. Renewable resources, it was which do not get exhausted, which is inexhaustible, means which cannot be over. We can use it again and again. But this non-renewable means we can't use it again and again. Once it is over, means over. We'll not get that. Okay, which get exhausted and are not renewable are called non-renewable. Which cannot be renewable are called non-renewable resources. See here, which are those? Coal, petroleum, natural gas and minerals. Coal, petroleum, natural gas and minerals. These are some of the resources which cannot be renewed, which cannot be renewable. These can be exhausted. If once it is over, means it's over. We'll not get it back. Okay? And minerals used in nuclear energy are some of the non-renewable resources, and some of the minerals used in nuclear energy, some of the minerals which are used in nuclear energy are the non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are also called exhaustible resources. Non-renewable resources are also called as exhaustible. Here it is inexhaustible. It is exhaustible, means it can be over. Okay. Renewable means it is inexhaustible. It cannot be over. Non-renewable means it can be over. We can't use it again and again. Okay. See now, coal is found under the earth and is the most important source of power. Coal is found under the earth. Coal is found under the earth and is the most important source of power. And it is the most important source of power. Okay. It is used for producing heat and electricity. It is also used for producing heat and as well as electricity. This coal is also used for producing heat and electricity. It is also used in engines and factories. It is also used in where? Engines as well as factories. This coal, it is also used in engines and factories. The largest coal mine in India is in Jharia. The largest coal mine. The largest coal mine. It is in India. It is in the place Jharia. Petroleum is known as black gold. Petroleum is known as black gold because petrol, diesel and other important products are obtained from petroleum. And this petrol, diesel and other important products are obtained from the petroleum. Okay. By mining petroleum, they are getting all these things. Okay. Petroleum is a raw material. By mining that, they are getting, that is by refining, they are getting this petrol, diesel and some other oils, fuels. Petrol and diesel are used as fuel. Petrol and diesel, these two are used as a fuel for vehicles. Digboy in Assam is an important petroleum refinery. Digboy. This is a Digboy in Assam. This place, Digboy, this is a place in Assam. It is an important petroleum refinery. Nuclear energy is produced from minerals. It is used for generating power and explosives. Nuclear energy. It is produced from the minerals. From the minerals we are getting nuclear energy. It is used for generating power. It is used for generating power and as well as explosives. An important nuclear plant in India is in Tarapur in Maharashtra, and the important nuclear plant, an important nuclear plant in India, it is in Tarapur in Maharashtra. It is in Tarapur in Maharashtra. And now, see, they have given the pictures. You can see windmill. They have given the picture here. And coal mines of Jharia. Coal mines, see, under the earth, how it is, coal mines. And petroleum refinery in Digboy. Okay, these are the places, the pictures they have given. Now, how to conserve the resources? Conservation of resources. It is very important to us, the natural resources. It is very important to use the natural resources very carefully. It is very important to us to use the natural resources very carefully because some of the natural resources, it can be renewed, but some of them, it cannot be renewed. So, we have to use it carefully so that they last long. The non-renewable resources are getting depleted at a very fast rate, and also the non-renewable resources, they are getting depleted at a very fast rate. To conserve the resources, we should try to use renewable resources, and that too wisely. To conserve the non-renewable resources, to store the non-renewable resources, that is like not to make it over, okay, not to make it over the non-renewable resources. We have to use renewable resources, and that too very wisely we have to use. Okay, this is what about natural resources, renewable resources and non-renewable resources you have learned, right? You have learned till here, and today you are getting one homework. It is what homework you are getting. You all will be knowing, right? Today itself, this chapter is over now. This lesson number 8. See in the PDF and complete the notes. And homework, it is lesson number 10. First main, keywords, right? 5 times, okay? Lesson number 10, first main, keywords. I am again writing here EVS, don't get confused. Write today's date and write EVS, homework, lesson number 10, first main, keywords, 5 times. While writing the keywords, if you have any confusion in the PDF, what I have sent the notes, once you refer with your textbook, blindly you are writing, you are doing so many mistakes. Once refer with your textbook, check the spellings and write properly. Okay, I will end up my class here. Thank you, students.